Have you ever wished for a one-stop solution to take your video project from ideation to execution? Luma Labs has just revolutionized their platform, making it easier than ever to turn your creative visions into reality. Whether you're a filmmaker, content creator, or hobbyist, this walkthrough will show you how Luma's all-new features can supercharge your workflow. Hi, I am Rylis, an AI avatar from Exoplanet Media. In this video, we will be answering some of the burning questions you may have, such as, is Luma Lab worth it? What's a board? How can keyframes and brainstorming transform your creative process? And what's the deal with concept pills? Stick around to discover how to use every feature to its fullest potential. Let's dive into Luma Labs' latest update and explore their redesigned interface, step by step. But before that, let me answer one of the most common questions asked. Is Luma AI free? The answer is yes and no. You can of course sign up to Luma AI for free. However, as with many other subscription models, it comes with a lot of restrictions. First, you will have watermark on all your videos. The maximum resolution that you can export is 720p. And depending on the demand in the system, there could be a long wait time for video generation. You can remove all these restrictions by subscribing to a paid package. As of January 2025, you can sign up for a light package at around $10, a plus package for $30, and an unlimited package for about $90. If you buy an annual subscription, then you will get 30% discount. Before we dive in, here's something I noticed during my experience with Luma Labs, both the free and paid versions. There are actually two different links to access it. One starts with lumalabs.ai, which is the old interface, while the other begins with Dream Machine. From what I can tell, the second link seems to be the latest interface. Ever since the launch of Dream Machine, end of November 2024, there has been a lot of criticism about the new interface and users requesting to bring back the old Luma AI. Having used both the old version and new version, I kind of understand why they changed the interface. But then, like many other users, I am not sure if this interface was worth an upgrade. But time will tell. An appeal for my survival. If you have stayed with me so far, I would really appreciate if you can like this video, drop a comment and subscribe to this channel. If this channel doesn't grow, you won't see me again, and I would cease to exist. You don't want that, do you? So please like, comment and subscribe. To those who have subscribed, thank you. Now, let's talk about the key components of the interface. Number 1, the board. Board is where you organize your projects like a digital storyboard. Next, we have the modify feature. This function was not available in the earlier version, but with modify, you have a couple of use cases. First, you can modify an image by prompting the changes you need. Second, you can modify any video by prompting what you want changed. Next up is the keyframe, where you can add dynamic animations with seamless transitions. In the latest release, Luma has introduced a share and remix, which gives you an opportunity to collaborate effortlessly with peers or team. One other feature, which I really found interesting, is the Brainstorm feature. This is a game changer when you are stuck without any creative ideas. Creative Query is a feature where you can experiment with styles and ideas. When I first saw the new interface, I was quite annoyed like most users, but once I understood the purpose of these, then I am more inclined to think that each feature is designed to guide you from concept to completion, all within Luma's ecosystem. That brings us to the next section of this video, where we will take a deep dive into each of the core features. To explain each key concept, I will be using our own Warriors Rebirth video as a reference. Let's start with boards, your project's new best friend. Boards function like a digital mood board or storyboard. Each board is an individual project where you can group related images and videos. This is perfect for keeping your creative elements cohesive. If you are working on a particular theme, for example, a scene happening in a particular environment, then you can create a board for that scene. Once you create a new board, it appears instantly in your main board section. You can find it on the left-hand side, like a layered card. Click on a board to view all the related images and videos. Group similar visuals with matching colors, patterns, or themes for easy access. I have used this while creating separate videos for YouTube Shorts. Each short titles are compiled under one board. Whether you're building a campaign or visual story, boards make it simple to stay organized and inspired. Let's talk about the modify feature. You can either add an image source from outside, or you can use an image generated within Luma. You can fine-tune details of your visual. Although, in my trials, I had hard time generating a certain poses or view angles. I generally use Flux for image generations, so I am not overly excited about the image modification, as the control of images generated in terms of poses, depth, or view angle, it's a bit confusing. That was my experience anyway. How did you find the modify feature? Did it give you the results you expected? Let me know in the comments. But if you are someone who needs a tool that can change the image and video under a single product, then Luma can give you a little help here. Stuck on your project? The Brainstorm feature in Luma's Dream Machine can spark your imagination. This really helped me in one of my projects, where I couldn't get the kind of transition I wanted in one of the video generation process. So after failing to create a transition I needed, I clicked on Brainstorm, where I found some interesting ideas. I chose the first option and voila, Luma automatically created a prompt for me. Then the transition that happened after was perfect for my project. This is a feature I really loved from the latest update. So it may be an idea if you don't have much success in the modify. Try Brainstorm, maybe it can give you some creative ideas. Or if you are stuck after generating an initial image, click on Brainstorm to explore similar concepts. It's like having a creative partner suggest fresh perspectives. Let's talk about dynamic animations with keyframes. I know this will be one of the most viewed part of this video, so may I once again ask you to subscribe to our channel if you haven't done already. The keyframe animation feature is used by AI creators worldwide to create viral videos. I am going to break this down for you. This is very similar to Kling's keyframe feature available in version 1.5. The transition in most viral AI videos are achieved using this feature. You can use keyframes to create interesting transition in your videos without altering major part of your original video. To enable keyframes, first click on the bottom right corner of the prompt window, just where it says image 9:16. Then when this new window pops up, select Keyframe. Start frame. This is where you set the opening image, either generated in Luma or an image that you have uploaded from your drives. To add a new image from your drive, click on this icon, which will open the file explorer of your computer. Or alternatively, you can drag and drop the image. To set an image as starting keyframe image, from Luma-generated photos, hover the mouse on top of that particular image and drag the image towards the keyframe box while holding the right click of the mouse. This will add the image to the keyframe tab below. You can follow exact steps to add the end keyframe. End frame. This is where you set the final image for your animation. Add a text prompt to guide the transition. For longer animations, use the extend feature. To extend a video, start with a 4-second video. Note, it may still look like an image thumbnail, but it's actually a video. As a next step, add an image to the end keyframe to extend up to 8 seconds. The keyframe feature is not entirely perfect. Sometimes it can be a hit or miss, so you may have to give it a couple of tries before you get a perfect transition. During my generations, both image and video, I encountered some glitches, which was very annoying, honestly. At one point, I couldn't figure out whether an image was created or not. Where did my video go? So and so forth. Nevertheless, I didn't lose any creation. It was all there at the end. But bear in mind, it may decide not to show the generation in progress sometimes. Creative experimentation with concept pills. This is not something I have used extensively, as I use my friend Mr. GPT for creative ideas. But you can take your visuals in exciting new directions with concept pills. These highlighted words in your prompt open a menu of related ideas, so you can mix and match characters, environment, and styles as per your need. It gives you more creative options. Select one, and Luma generates new visuals inspired by your choice. Experiment with variations while staying true to your initial vision. Think of it as rapid prototyping for creativity, but don't get too carried away, because it can easily drain most of your generation credit, as every time you generate a variation, you will lose credits. Please keep that in mind. Style references and camera motion. Want your visuals to stand out? Luma's style references and camera motion tools add cinematic flair. Style reference. Apply artistic presets like anime, watercolor, or surrealism. To explain this, take this image for example. I wanted to create a Spidey cat, haha. I love cats. Hey, I digress. So I dropped in an image of a Spider-Man wearing a red, the blue Spidey costume, and asked Luma to use that style as a reference. To my satisfaction, I got some amazing styles for the cat. With great meow comes great meow. Finally, you can add depth with movements like pan, orbit, and zoom. This is not a new feature, and it was carried over. However, I like to use them every now and then to transform a static or boring scene into a dynamic masterpiece. To enable camera motion, simply start typing CAM on the prompt window, and you will automatically get suggestions of the available camera movement along with an image showing how your output may look. These are some of the camera motion I have tried. Lastly, I want to talk about sharing and remixing. Collaboration has never been easier with Luma's share and remix features. Share an entire board by copying a shareable link. Share single assets, like an image or video, for focused collaboration. Remix shared visuals directly in Dream Machine for new interpretations. You get the idea, right? When you work across collaborative teams, it makes it easier to share your generations. Plus, you have the option to share or stop sharing. While I was editing this video, Luma did two things. First, they introduced the Luma AI Ray 2 video model. Unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to test this model. Plus, I didn't want to hold the release of this video. So in the future, I may share another video highlighting my experience of the Ray 2 model. Second, they have added the Describe option to Dream Machine recently. This was not available a week before. Using Describe, you can generate an image or video simply by typing what you want. In simple words, Describe feature is Luma's text-to-image or text-to-video function. So, finally, we have reached the conclusion. I will keep this really short. Is Luma Labs worth it? If you are someone who pays for an image generation tool, plus a video generation tool, perhaps signing up for Luma gives you best of two worlds in one subscription. The quality of the movements and motion physics are still sketchy and leaves a lot to be desired. But having said that, I haven't tested the new Ray 2 model, so perhaps there is some improvement in the video department. I do, however, like some of the interesting features like the board, keyframes, style transfer, and Brainstorm. Who is it for? If you want to create short scenes from ideation to video animation without needing any other tools, then Luma may be best for you. Nevertheless, a big kudos to the team in Luma for redefining creativity and appreciating their efforts in helping us to create more stunning AI animations. Thank you for watching my video. I also share bite-sized reels on my Instagram page. I have given some important links below. A link to Exoplanet Media website, where we offer consultation and training on AI tools. A link to my own Instagram page. A link to the Instagram page of the creator who made this video. I would appreciate if you can give us a follow on our other social pages. I hope you enjoyed this video about Luma. Which tool do you want us to cover next? Let me know in the comments section. Until next time, it's Rylas signing off. Thank you for watching this video. And please subscribe to my channel for more updates on AI tools.